Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3, the AC110 Today, we are going to discuss the answers for question from topic compound interest and annuity. Our group members consist of Putri Maisara, Nur Shafika, Aisyah Yasira, and Nur Kurato Aini. Let's dig into it. Question 1A, let's read. Axelrod deposited 22,225 ringgit 70 cents 5 years ago at Scam Investment Scheme that offered an interest rate of 10.2% compounded quarterly until the maturity date 15 years the account at the end of the investment period. Calculate the amount he should expect to be had in the account at the end of the investment period. We need to use the formula of compound amount as S equals to P, which is the principal, 1 plus K, which is the nominal rate, M is the number of times interest calculated, and with the power of M times T. S equals to 22,225.70 cents, 1 plus 0.102 over 4 to the power of 4 times 10. Then we need to simplify until we can get the equation of 22,225 ringgit 70 cents times 1.0255 with the power of 40. Then we can get our compound amount, which is 60,853 ringgit and 1 cent. For question 1B, Ishfalik took loan of RMX from Bank ODBC at the interest rate of 6.45% compounded every 3 months. After 8 years and a half, the amount to be paid is 52,278 ringgit and 47 cents. B1. Calculate the value of X. We need to use S equals to P 1 plus K over M with the power of M times T. So 52,278 ringgit 47 cents equals to X 1 plus 0.0645 over 4 with the power of 4 times 8.5. Then we need to divide 52,278.47 cents with 1 plus 0.0645 over 4 with the power of 4 times 8.5. Then our X is 30,347 ringgit and 31 cents. Then 1B2, find the amount of interest charge. We need to use I equals to S minus P. Then we will get 21,931 ringgit 16 cents.
Next question, which is question 2. For question 2A, calculating the initial investment required for a future down payment with semi-annual compounding. For question 2B, calculating the time required for investment to grow with monthly compounding. Adriana had plans to grow a business in 6 years' time. To do so, she requires capital to be able to pay 30% down payment for a storefront unit that costs 560,000 ringgit. She invests in a fixed deposit account that pays an interest of 3.2% compounded semi-annually. So our M would be 2 and our T would be 6. How much should she invest today to have enough money for the down payment? So what we need to do first is we need to find the amount of 30% down payment. So 30 over 100 times 560,000. So you will get 168,000. Next, we need to use the compound interest formula, which is S equals to P bracket 1 plus K over M bracket over MT. So our S would be 168,000 equals to P. P is what we need to find. Bracket 1 plus 0.032 over 2 bracket power 2 times 6. Then you will get 1 plus 0.016 power 12b. Okay, the next step, you need to simplify it. Then you will get 1.209830407p. So in order to find the amount of p, what we need to do is we need to divide 168,000 divide 1.209830407. So the amount of p would be 138,862 ringgit and 44 cents. Question 2b. After winning a strenuous legal battle in court, Denmark awarded with 25,000 ringgit, which he then deposited into a savings account that earned 4.25% interest compound monthly. So our P would be 25,000 ringgit, our Q would be 4.25%, and our M would be 12. How long would it take for the investment to become 35,855 ringgit and 60 cents? So this will be our S. So the first step we need to do is you need to use the compound interest formula. So our S will be 35,855 ringgit and 60 cents equals to, our P will be 25,000 ringgit, bracket 1 plus 0.0425 over 12, bracket power 12 times t. Then you need to divide 35,855 ringgit and 60 cents divide 25,000 ringgit equals to 1 plus 0.0425 over 12 power 12t. Next, we'll get 1.4342064 equals to 1.00354167 power 12t. So in order to find the amount of t, we need to use ln for both sides. After that, we need to bring 12t to the front. So next, we can find the amount of t by dividing ln 1.4342064 divide 12 ln 1.00354167. So our t will be 8.50 equals to 8.5 years.
Next, question 1, part B. An effort to push her son to perform Umrah. Far deposit RM 250 ringgit every month into her son account that has 2.52 interest compounded monthly. Find the number of payment if the amount in the account has accumulated to 9,069 ringgit 0.71 cent. We need to use a future value formula and then substitute the given values into the formula. After that, we need to simplify them and calculate the fraction. The next step is use a logarithm, which is ln, and put into the both sides to bring forward n and find the answer. Next, you need to divide them and answer will be n equals to 35 months. For question 1, part B, the CEO of Donut Cheese is planning for retirement and thus purchase a plan for such at 25 million that pays monthly compounded interest of 5.5%. What is the most monthly pension she could receive if she retires at the age of 65 and seeks to draw from the retirement fund until she is 100 years old? First thing first is we need to use a present value formula and then substitute the values into the formula. So we need to find a periodic payment, which is R. Okay, then simplify, and then the answer is 1,034 254 ringgit 0.7 cent. That's all for question 1, part B.
So for question 2 in part B, we are going to calculate the loan amount and the single payment. For question 2A, the price of the latest Lexus MPV would cost Bernardine RMK. He approaches Bank KDOT for a loan that charges 5.2% interest compounded monthly and must be paid over 9 years. Find the amount K if the monthly payment is RM 5,560.25 cents. So this is going to be our formula, which is A minus R in bracket 1 minus 1 plus interest power over negative n. So our interest is K per M, which is 0.052 per 12, and this are going to be our n, which is 108. So after we have all of these numbers, we are going to insert in our formula. So after we calculate our equation, we are going to have an answer, which is RM 478,754.60 cents. So this are going to be our loan. So for question 2B, Bernardine decided to settle the loan 4 years earlier than the actual maturity date through a single payment. How much should he pay in this single payment? So the total of our time is 9 years, but Bernardine paid 4 years earlier. So we are going to replace our time with 4 years. So 12 multiplied 4 is going to be 48 years. So we're just going to replace 48 in our n. So this is our equation, and after we calculate our equation, we are going to get RM 240,495.23 cents. So this is our single payment.
So that's all from us. Thank you.